In a quiet office in San Francisco, long before the world was paying attention, a small team of researchers sat around a whiteboard filled with messy diagrams and one simple question. What if AI could actually understand us? Not just respond, not just calculate, but understand. They called their idea Claude. At first, it didn't look like much. Lines of code, training data, endless testing. The early versions stumbled, misunderstood questions, gave awkward answers, sometimes just froze entirely. But the team wasn't trying to build just another chatbot. They were trying to build something safer, more thoughtful, more aligned with how humans think and communicate. Instead of teaching Claude only from raw internet data, they trained it using something new, AI feedback guided by human values. They wanted it to reason, to pause, to respond with care. For months, progress was slow. Then one night, something changed. A researcher typed a complicated question, not just factual, but philosophical, something about ethics, decision-making, and uncertainty. Claude didn't rush. It thought. And then it answered, not perfectly, but with a kind of clarity that felt different, structured, calm, almost human. The room went silent. They weren't just building a tool anymore. They were building a new way to interact with machines. When Claude was finally released to the public, people didn't immediately realize what they were seeing. At first, it was used for simple things, summarizing documents, answering questions, helping with emails. But then something unexpected happened. Writers started using it to brainstorm entire novels. Students used it to understand complex ideas in minutes. Businesses used it to analyze massive reports overnight. And everyday people who had never touched AI before, started talking to it like a collaborator, not a machine, a collaborator. But the real shift wasn't just what Claude could do. It was how it changed expectations. Suddenly, people didn't just want fast answers, they wanted thoughtful ones. They didn't just want intelligence, they wanted alignment. They didn't just want AI that worked, they wanted AI they could trust. And that ripple spread across the entire industry. Every AI company began rethinking their approach. Safety, transparency, and human-centered design were no longer optional, they were essential. Claude hadn't just entered the race, it had changed the rules.